to be done. Okay. So this is about the source of supply. So next is self-service procurement. Okay, self-service procurement is nothing but, so if you're aware of the SRM, right? SAP SRM, okay, or the Ariba, okay. So there we use this self-service procurement, okay. In such normal ERP, okay, not all users will not give access to this one, okay, ERP system, okay. In such cases, okay, they have this self-procurement access, okay, wherein the user can log in, okay, through web, okay, web system, okay. They're using that particular link, okay, which is given, okay. They will have access to some specific supplier, okay, or they can, if the supplier catalog or something is not available, if they want something, okay, they can enter the data manually, okay. I need some laptop, okay, I need some mobile, okay, or they need to, if consider there are director, okay, there is assistant to the director, okay. So the assistant, okay, he or she can uh, procure, okay, directly the maybe the mobile or what they want, okay, director of the company, okay, or the CEO of the company, okay. They can directly create a this one, okay, requirement, and they can only receive the goods, okay. That is the self service procurement. Means instead of not depending on the uh, others, okay, to get the access or to create the PR or convert that into purchase order, okay. Instead of waiting for others, okay, anyone who have that web related access, right, they can directly go there and they can pick the whatever the required material from that particular vendor, okay. Or if that is not available, they can enter the free text and get that material, okay. That is the self-service procurement, okay. So this will be available for almost all the employees in the organization, okay. That is the self-service procurement, okay. So they no need to depend on others, okay, to order the required material, okay, which are required for the organization, okay. So this is mostly will be used for indirect procurement, okay. Means any direct material, raw material, those procurement will not be done in this case, okay. This will be mostly for the indirect procurement and it will be consumed, okay, whenever they get the material or the whatever the requirements, okay, which is arises, okay. The steps which is given, the steps are similar, okay, no change. Employee he or she creates a requisition, okay. So then it will go for an approval. If value is less, then approval will be not there, it will directly go to buyer, okay. So buyer who that converts that into purchase order, then employee will receive the goods directly, okay. Then they, once they receive the goods, the related accounting entries will directly go to the accounting department. They clear the supplier invoice, okay. So this is how the self-serve procurement works, okay. This steps are similar to the normal procurement we do, but this can be done by any of the employees in the organization, okay, in the web browser. This is kind of a we do shopping, right, in the e-commerce websites, okay. The same way, okay, in Flipkarts or Amazon, okay. So similar kind of the shopping, okay, that is called as a self procurement is also called as a, it's kind of a shopping, okay, within the organization. So for self-service procurement, okay, we use this particular app, Create Purchase Requisition app, okay. Here in the user setting, okay, they can default their values because they always receive for the specific cost center only, right? If consider the CEO assistant, okay, is buying, okay, that particular CEO related this one, okay, having the same cost center always and the same address, okay, those kind of details, okay, are the same plant, okay. Those they can be defaulted instead of entering every time manually, okay. They default it, it will be directly copied to the requisition when they create a requisition, okay, purchase requisition, okay. If they're having access to the specific catalog, the catalog will be shown here. If catalog is not there, okay, if they don't have access, okay, if they are not authorized, then they need to create a free text, okay, free text kind of requisition. So this is the my prosecution option, okay, what we saw here. And this is confirmation of goods receipt, okay. The app is confirmation of goods receipt, where the employee can receive the goods here. Okay, this step, okay. These two will be like, this is the approval and this is the purchase organization will convert that into purchase order, okay. So then employee can receive their goods directly, okay. They don't have to wait for others to receive the material, okay, or the store needs to receive it, okay. They don't have to depend on others, okay. They can get the material themselves directly, okay. This is similar to normal Migo, okay, the transaction, okay. Okay, it is clear.
Yes, clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next thing will be, I already told, right? Source of supply we already discussed. In source of supply, we saw plant, purchasing info record, contract, and scheduling agreement. These four are main source of supply we used, okay, in the purchase order, okay. So info record we already discussed, contract and scheduling agreement, okay, that we need to discuss, okay. So purchasing contract, okay, the definition and thing I already explained, okay. So it is no long-term agreement, okay, with the supplier to supply the material or the to provide the services based on predefined terms and conditions, okay. So always the contract and scheduling agreement will have their predefined time, okay. It has validity period, okay, when it is going to start, when it is going to end, and it also has the specified price, okay. So maybe uh, first 2 years, okay, the price will be like uh, dollar, okay. So after 2 years completes, okay, it may be increased to uh, $110, okay. So that's how the agreement will be there, or the contract will be there for five years, okay. So every 1 year finishes, they have to increase it by 1%, okay, like that, okay. Different kind of this negotiation and terms and conditions and other uh, percentage discounts, okay, all those things will be there. It all depends on the organization and what kind of materials they are buying, okay, and what is the demand, okay, for that material, okay. So that's how the contract and scheduling agreement, okay, both uh, will be the same, okay. But why contract and scheduling agreement? Because contract will be used mainly to have a legal kind of thing, okay. It's so sometimes these contracts will not be captured in SAP, okay. In SAP we can only capture the price, okay, and maybe we can capture the validity period, we can capture the quantity the supplier is going to prepare, okay. So other than that, there are other legal terms and conditions will be there, right? In it is based on the country specific, okay. So all those will be there in the actual legal contract, okay. That will not be, that is outside of SAP, that will be maintained by the organization, okay. So you can see how can I create a contract in SAP, right? I can create using an existing contract, okay. I can copy the data and I create a contract, okay. I can create a contract using quotation. Quotation means because it's a source, right? So if source is not available, okay, then we create a RFQ, okay. Based on the requisition we create a quotation, right? That quotation I can create a contract using quotation, okay. Means in the quotation, consider there will be a three suppliers, right? Out of three I have selected one supplier, okay. For that supplier I can create a contract using that quotation. So data from the quotation will be copied to the contract, okay. That is the advantage if we do with reference, okay. If I create with reference to contract, so data will be copied, okay. In quotation, if I create contract with reference to quotation, data will be copied. Okay, so manual interventions are the mistakes, okay, which are happening during entering the data. Those will be avoided. Okay, then we may be having a outline agreement requisitions. Okay, using that also I can convert that into contract. Okay, or I can create without any of this reference document. Okay, that is without reference. So that is the transaction code ME33K. Okay, ME33K is the transaction code to create a contract. Okay, so once the contract is available, okay, it is freezed. Okay, with the discussion with the supplier and the purchase organization, right? So then, with reference to this contract, I can create n number of purchase orders. Okay, n number of purchase order until this validity period is there. Okay, and until the agreed quantity, okay, which is completed. Okay, until that time I can create n number of purchase orders. Okay, these purchase orders are called as contract release orders. Okay, these are all purchase orders only, but because they are creating with reference to contract, okay, I can call them as a contract release order. Okay, so this is about the contract concept. Okay, so we have two types of contract in SAP. Okay, one is quantity contract, second one is value contract. Okay, so quantity contract, you can see the agreement type, okay, which is MK, and agreement type is WK. Okay, so in terms of SAP, we can call them as a document type. Okay, instead of agreement type, we can call it as a document type. Okay, in purchase order, we have NB, right? NB, UB, those are the standard document type. Here also, the document type is MK and WK. Okay, you can see in the contract, there's a validity period. Okay, and in item overview, we have material 1, material 2. Okay, so that will be there. And in the value contract, you can see the value is captured. Okay, what is the total value of that contract? Okay, means until this value will be ordered from this contract will be valid. Okay, in case of quantity contract, here the quantity will be the criteria. Okay, until unless the quantity I have ordered, okay, that is equals to the quantity which is there in the contract. Okay, then this contract will be ended, or either it is based on the validity period or it is based on the quantity and the value. Okay, that is how the contract will expire. Okay, so this is about the contract types.
Uh, Naveen, actually, I have one doubt in that particular contract and schedule agreement. If I have purchase info record and schedule agreement and contracting for that particular material, okay, while creating the PO, which document the SAP will take, like info record or some contract?
No, it is first priority will always goes to the outline agreement.
Okay,
Means so it
okay.
will goes to contract.
Contract. Okay, okay. If
Contract.
contract
Then
is available, yeah. If contract is not there, means then SAP will search another source like info
yes,
record or any other.
yes, right.
Okay, okay,
And also that also we can change it. That is the SAP way in which it will search. Okay, first it will check for contract,
okay.
not available, then it will go for info record. Okay,
Info record. Okay.
yeah, info record is available, then it will ask us to enter it manually. Okay, so
Yeah.
but we
Okay.
have a concept of source list. Okay,
Okay.
the source list, if I made info record as uh, mandatory, it's fixed source, then even the contract is there, it will pick info record only.
In the source list, we have to
uh,
tick mark like a
we,
fixed vendor.
we have to fix the
Vendor.
uh, vendor, so then
Okay.
it will pick the info record only. But
Okay.
generally, as per SAP, the contract will be the higher priority. So if contract and info record is there, generally the organization or the who creates a source list, right,
Source list.
they
Yes.
always select contract as a source, fixed
Source.
source, not the info record. Yeah.
Info record. Okay.
Then if there are more, if there is no contract, consider for one material there are 3 info records, means 3 suppliers. Then we can fix any one of the info record as the fixed source.
Six
Okay.
source. Okay. Okay. It's clear.
So next is contract list documentation. Okay, means once a contract is created, okay, in the previous steps I showed, right? So we create a contract, okay, okay, and once a contract is there, okay, what we do next? We create a contract list order, right? So how many POs I have created? Okay, for each PO, what is the quantity? Okay, I have ordered. Okay, so this all the details. Okay, whatever the orders I have created and when it was created, and what is the quantity or what is the value of this orders which are created with reference to contract, right? All this will be captured in the release documentation. Okay, that is called as a contract list documentation. Okay, with reference to contract, if I created 50 POs, each POs it captures the what is the quantity, when it was created, what is the PO number, okay, and what is the value. Okay, so all those will be captured here. You can see. So that is the usage of release documentation. Okay, it gives us the complete picture, what quantity we have ordered, from which purchase order, when it was ordered, what is the value, and what value which is remaining in the contract. Okay, to know the what is the quantity which is remaining to order with the contract. Okay, all these things will get to using the release documentation. Okay, so that is the uh, main the this one. Okay, motto of documentation. So any doubt in that?
No, Naveen. It's clear.
Oh, okay. So next will be the source list. Okay. So now, now we have known, right, what is info record, what is contract. Okay. In the after this, okay, we'll also see what is scheduling agreement. Okay. So it because scheduling agreement is also similar to contract. Okay, but the usage is different. Okay, contract usage is different. Scheduling agreement usage is different. Okay, so that's why they are split. Okay, in most of the companies the contract will be used. Okay, not the scheduling agreement. Okay, as a source. So in the source list, okay, source list is like it contains, if I consider one material, okay, that material, okay, has several sources. In such cases, okay, we need to know, okay, for this material what are all suppliers which are available. Okay, who can supply? For that supplier, whether I have a contract or I have an info record or it is a plant. Okay, so all those data we can see in one this one, okay, document, that is a source list. Okay, this will be created based on the material, okay, and the plant combination. Okay, consider maybe this same material which is there in the other plant. Okay, then there will be two source list will be created for the same material. Okay, for this plant the source will be different, the same material in the other plant the supplier will be different. Okay, that is the important of source list. Source list means it contains list of available supplier or list of approved suppliers for that material in a plant. Okay, that is the source list. Okay, you can see here it has a validity period. Okay, for this validity period this supplier, okay, this particular source will be utilized, and this validity period this source will be utilized, like that. Same validity period we can mention, or we can mention different validity period. Okay, that is also possible. Here you can see contract is there, in info record is there. Okay, we can also maintain plant. Okay, here. Okay, so here we can see we can fix the source. Okay, if there are 4 5 sources are there, more than one, if it is there, in such case we have to fix one source as a fixed source. Okay, otherwise system will propose, or system will not assign the source to the requisition. Okay, in such cases we have to go and manually assign the sources. Okay, in the source list if we fixed any one of the source as a fixed source, then this will be picked up automatically, and it is easy for buyer, okay, to convert that into purchase order, okay, or case of MRP, that will directly convert the requisition or this thing into purchase order, okay. That is the advantage of making the fixed source, okay, in the source list. So source list maintenance means how we create the source list. We create manually, okay. The transaction code is ME01, okay. That is the transaction code to maintain the source list manually, okay. Also we can using this particular button, right, we can automatically generate the source list, okay. System, if I enter the material and if I enter the plant, okay, system will check in the background, okay, what are the any contract is available, okay, for this material, or any info record is available, it will check. So then it will bring the data automatically like this, okay. That is called as a automatic generation of source list, okay. Also, while creating contract, or while creating scheduling agreement, okay, or while creating info record, okay, we have an option, okay, where we can go to this menus, okay. You menu we have this item maintain source list, okay. From there also we can maintain the source list, okay. So those are other options, okay, other than these two methods. While maintaining the info record or while maintaining the contract or schedule agreement, we can also create a source list directly from there, okay. That is possible. Okay, any questions?
doing that.
Okay, so next one is automatic generation of purchase orders, okay. So anybody aware the automatic generation of purchase orders, or anybody work?
Yeah, Naveen, is automatic purchase order creation means basically first we